My number 2 video is about conservative Ukrainians. Yes, we are a conservative nation, and now I'm going to tell you why. What you see is not what you get. Women here dress to kill, and some of us really do not understand that you wear short skirts in the evening and you wear shorts in the evening too, if these shorts look like shorts that you would wear on a disco. Women watch movies, they see some hot dressed women in the music videos and they think this is hot, and if she has a body to kill, she's going to dress to kill. Women dress here in a very sexy manner, but it does not mean that you can approach her and ask her for the price or so. Yes, I'm ashamed to say that some of them look like hookers, and they are not hookers at all. Well, it's just lack of stylistic understanding of the use of the clothes. So, unfortunately, this is another factor that is going to be provoking you and driving you absolutely mad when you're on a date with your girl and she's dressed nicely in a nice dress, and you see a girl like dressed to kill, wearing shorts and cleavage, and you just lose your mind and your head will go like this. And your girl will think, oh, what an idiot he is. Because he notices every woman who is passing by. But you're a man and you can't but notice it. So the advice is, you sit with your back to the entrance, with your eyes aimed to the girl, and there has to be a wall, and you shouldn't see anything else. This is the best recipe for your date, so that you don't get distracted by other women passing by. Try not to notice anyone else, because a woman who is looking for a husband is very, very delicate in her feelings, and she doesn't want you to acknowledge that you're noticing other girls, because here it's a relationship works according to a little bit different rules than marketing. Well, in marketing there is a high demand, there should be low price, but no. The woman, if there are not enough men, here women become less available, less approachable, harder to please, harder to deal with, and they are checking whether you are really interested. Whether you are really interested in her, or you are interested to see other girls and notice other legs. It's your level of stability and your level of readiness in relationship. So going back to Ukraine being conservative. When you guys had your 60s and 70s with love and peace and sex, drugs and rock and roll, we were reading Lenin, we were reading poems about communism, women were writing about Karl Marx, and we were marching on the parade with red balloons and red strips on our chests. And there were strict rules, and if anyone was against it, he was prosecuted and put to jail, and or best case scenario, kicked out of the country if it was someone who was important, meaning like a writer or an artist, someone that could be kicked out, like we have Vladimir Vysotsky. His life was a disaster, but he was a dissident, he was against the regime, but he couldn't do it openly. He had a very interesting love story with a foreign woman, but his love was made a disaster. You may Google Vladimir Vysotsky and see what was happening to people who were against the regime. If you are going to date women who are 30 and plus, then you're going to see more of it. Women that are younger than 30 are less conservative because they were born with less communist attacks onto their brains, and they have more freedom in their bodies, in their minds, in their atmosphere. But women that are 30 and older are raised very conservative. They are raised with the principles that no kissing without feelings, without true feelings, no physical contact, no sex before love. Okay? They are raised in the strong emotional protection of their families. I'm talking about good women. I'm not talking about hookers that sell everything everywhere. I'm talking about good Ukrainian women who have to marry when they are virgins, ideally. You know, well, it did happen, and sometimes it still happens. Women really value and protect their virtue. And she's not going to be proud of her having many sexual partners, and she's not going to brag about having many sexual partners. More so, I will be making another video about sex, but more so they are trying to show their purity, their cleanliness in front of you. And most likely you're not going to experience all her tricks that she knows when it comes to intimate life. We are conservative, yes. We believe in good values. We believe in family. We believe in strong bonding before doing anything physical. And when you're coming to Ukraine, you are looking for that. But actually, you are not expecting it to be so difficult, yes. But if you go through that, if you go through the 5-day trial with a Ukrainian girl, then you're going to get some good surprises. I'm not going to promise you, but sometimes that happens. And get incredible wife you could ever dream of. Stay with me and watch the next video.